So tonight we want to do our alarm clock. I want to do our alarm clock. And in that class, in the last class, I explained to us that I should see the present time on the screen. The present time should be displayed on the screen. Then I can now enter inputs to display my alarm. So I give an example that this should be 9. The current time is 04. Then the second, so I should see the current time on the screen. Let's first do that. Once we are done with that, we now see how to incorporate the alarm. So I can give this an ID so that I can target it in JavaScript. I can call this HR for her. Then call this MIN for minutes. Call this SEC for second. So remove this. So every second I want it to put the present time on the screen. So we can do something like this. Variable dates. My date equals to new date. Then I can say that inner text equals to my date dot get as. This getter will get the current hour and put it inside this place. That is the same thing for minutes and second. Minutes dot inner text equals to my date dot get minutes. Then SEC dot inner text my date dot get seconds. So when I run this, I welcome us all to class. When I run this will get the hour, if you put it inside this place. This will get the minutes, it will put it inside this place. And this will get the seconds, and it will put it inside this place. So let's run it on this one. Now you can see 21:6:31. If I refresh now, you will see the current time, 21:6:37. If I refresh again, you will see the current time. But there's a problem. The problem is that I need to keep refreshing so as to get the current time, because based on these codes here, this part will run only once when the browser loads. So it's going to get the time as at that time that your browser loads, and it will put it on the screen. But that's not what we want. I want it to keep running it every second. If it keeps running at every second, it will keep getting the current time and put it on the screen. That's the next thing I want to do. So let's create a function so that we can use the function to do it. Let's say my function, with my time. Let's say display time. So we cut all of this and place it inside the function like this. So we can now call on the function every second. So to make that possible, you can just say set interval, the name of your function, display time, every second. So every second it will keep running these codes. So with that now, your time will keep counting up. Any question to this point? Okay, in answers of question, let's proceed. So a user now should be able to enter the hour and the minutes for a particular task. Then click on set alarm, and when the current time is the same as that hour and the minutes, you should start singing. That's the next step. So next is let's find a way to get whatever the user enter here when the user clicks on this button, set alarm. So when the user clicks on set alarm, let's break this down. Set alarm. Oh, let's get a function called set alarm. As function sets alarm. So let's put the function here. So when the user clicks on this button, you want to get whatever the user enter here and whatever the user enter here. For that reason, I'll put an ID here. I can call this HRS. Notice the inclusion of S here in order to differentiate it from this, because two elements should not have the same ID. Then I'll come here and give this an ID. I'll call it means. This for the hours and this for the minutes. Let's get the two of them. Let's maybe minute hour set equals to hours dot value. Let minute set equals to minutes dot value. So now look at something. This part, I want us to take our time around this part. We now want to say that if the hour set and the minute set, if they are the same as the hour here and the minute here, then you should start singing or something. But what I will do is that let's use our console so that we can understand this part. I just say if hour set, if it's the same as this or this, since they are the same, I can just say hr.inner text. If they are the same, and minute set, if it's the same as this, I think the current minute, then let's just say console log hello, log hello to the console. If both of them are the same, this is 12 and this is also 12, then log hello to the console. Let's look at this. The time is currently 9:21:11, and I'll click on this and good, you have hello. But there's a little problem. The problem is that when you are setting an alarm, you are setting an alarm for a future occurrence, not for the present. What I mean is this: if I come here and I set it to 21:13, it's not going to log hello to the console. Even if you wait till 9:13 till 21:13, it is not going to log it to the console. Because look at these codes here. You are running all these codes when you click on this button. That means the only time it will do the codes here, all of this here, is when you click on that button. That is, the minute and the hour must be the same as at that moment that that button is clicked upon. And if it's not the same, then it's not going to log hello to the console. Please, do we understand what I just explained?
Sorry, sir, can you come again?
Okay. Now, here is it. Look at the codes here. You know this is inside this function set alarm, right?
Yes, sir.
And you said we have it here that if the hour and the hour set, that means the hour the user typed inside this place, if it's the same as the current hour, and the minutes the same as the current minutes, log hello to the console. That is what we ask you to do, right?
Yes, sir.
When you now click on this button, you will agree with me that it will run all of these codes.
Yeah.
That means it is at that point that you click on this button that it will quickly check this and see if they are the same. Did you get it?
Okay. Yeah.
So meaning that it will only log hello if the hour and the minute are the same as at that point that that button is clicked upon. And when you are setting an alarm, you are setting an alarm for a future occurrence, not for now. Of course, there is no point setting an alarm for present task. Right. You want to set an alarm for a future occurrence when we get to the future. So, and as long as you don't call on this function myfunc sometime in the future, then there will be a problem. Do you get it?
Yes, sir.
Alright. So one thing we can do is this. We can now say we want to keep checking this part every second. This part here. We want to keep checking it every second, because that is when you can now check if the time set is the same as the current time. You need to keep checking it every second. Okay, check the time. Is the condition met, or is the time and the hour and the minutes, are they the same now? If yes, do this. If no, wait again for the next 1 second. Sorry, someone wants to join. So wait again for the next 1 second. Are these conditions met? If yes, then do it now. If no, wait again for the next 1 second. So every second, we want to find a way to keep doing this part. To keep doing it. So one thing we can do is this. Let's just try to simplify it as much as we can. So when a user clicks on set alarm, we want to set the hour and the minutes to a global variable so that we can use it here. Since this display time is called every second, we can easily put it here so that every second we keep checking the hour and the minutes. So let's get a global variable. I will now cut this once. Hour set and minute set. Hour set, minute set. So the reason I'm making them global variables is so that I can be able to make use of them inside another function. So that I can be able to make use of them inside another function. In fact, let's first use another approach, a very simple approach, just crossed my mind now. Then we can now bring this up later. Okay. So what we want to ensure we do is that every second we keep checking this part. So we can say set alarm. This approach is not efficient yet, but it's easy to get our task done. It's easy to get our task done. Set alarm. You know, when you call on set alarm, every second now is to keep running these codes. Every second is to keep running. Are they the same? Are they the same? Are they the same? Every second. So let's go to the browser and see if that is met. So I'll come here and say 21. Here this will be 18. Of course, we still look at the problem with this approach, but for now, I think this will solve our problem. So once it's 21:18, I expect it to log that to the console. Okay, good. So it keeps logging into the console. Please, are we getting this? Hello everybody.
Yes, sir. Getting it.
Now you know this set interval is calling this every second, and this is also calling the set alarm every second, since this set alarm is being called upon inside the display time. So that means every second is to keep calling this. Then every second is to keep checking if they are the same. But this is like shortcuts, right? This is shortcut. And there's a problem with this approach. The problem is this. I don't even need to click on this. I don't even need to click on this button. before it runs it. If I just say 21:19, I don't even need to click on the button. It will put it. This is not what we want. We want the user to click on this button first. As is, I'm setting my alarm now before it sets it. The reason this is working without you clicking on the button is this. Every second, it will do this. It will get whatever is inside the hour input, save it. Get whatever is inside the minute input, save it. Check if the hour input is the same as this here, whatever is inside this one, and the minute is the same as this one. If they are the same, it will log hello to the console, and it keeps doing that every second without even meaning that this button is not even doing any work for us. Of course, like I said, although it's working, but well, that's not what the task is mainly about. So let's make it better so that it will only do it when you click on this button, not automatically. Right. So that brings us back to the approach I wanted to. But I hope you understand what is happening now. You need to first understand this, then you now understand where we are going to. If you are lost, say I'm lost. If you are getting it, say I'm getting it. Hello? Can we hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Hope you are getting it. Are you getting it? Are you lost? I want to know which one.
Yes, I'm getting it. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. So let's move on. So I want to ensure that the hour and the minute are only set when you click on that button, sets alarm. So I will move this here from this place, at least for now. What I'll do is this. I'll make this a global variable. These two, a global variable. So I'll come here and say let's set minute sets. So this will now be set minute sets. So at the initial part, they are undefined. Immediately you click on this button, instantly you will set them, these two. I'll remove this for now. Immediately you click on this button, set alarm, you will now set the value of our set to be whatever is inside the hours value, I mean this input, and that of the minute to be whatever is inside this input. So it will be set. So because you've set them as global variable now, they can be used inside other functions. So I can use it here now. So every second, I can now check if the R set, if it's the same as, I mean the value of this R set, if it's the same as the one inside this place, and that of the minute set is the same as this. So if both of them are the same, then it will log hello to the console. So I think this one now will help us solve our problem. 21, 23. Note, the primary thing we need to do is just to ensure that we check the hour and the minutes every second, or we find a way to check them every second to see if our condition is met. We keep checking them. Is it met? That's why we lifted only that place of if statements. You can see we have this here. That's why we lifted only that place of if statements to this place, to the display time. Since the display time is being called upon every second, we just want to find a way to run this part every second. That's the primary thing we want to do. We want to find a way to run this part every second. So, but this is not what we want to do. We are not just interested in logging hello to the console, right? We want to play a song. In the last class, I downloaded this audio, sounds. So, and I said one thing you can do is that you can say, let's my song equals to new audio sounds.mp3 can now sing my song.play. So let's look at this also, and we'll look at whatever problem arises from it, we'll fix it also. 21, 25, set alarm. Now, did you hear the song? Did you hear the song? Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Now, but there's a little problem. If you listen to the sound, it will also disordered. It's also disordered. Let's look at the reason together, and we fix that problem together. The problem is that if you listen to the song, you notice that it was playing the song repeatedly, like you're playing maybe 10 of the same sounds at the same time, right? And you can see the problem here. Let's try to create the problem ourselves. But now we're not going to use sound. We just go back to our console log hello, and we use this to create the problem. Here's the problem. If I come here and I set an alarm, 21, 20, 27, and I click on this. Now when it gets to 21, 27, 0, it means the hour and the minutes are the same. It will console log hello. When it gets to 21, 27, 1, remember it's going to keep checking every second. 21, 27, 1, it will console log hello. 21, 27, 2, it will console log hello. 21, 27, 2, so it gets to 21, 27, 59, meaning that it keeps logging hello to the console every time. It keeps logging hello to the console every time. Now, the problem with that is this. If for console log, it seems not to be a problem, but imagine it's a song. 21, 27, 0, it will play a song. 21, 27, 1, it will play the same song, meaning that another song, that same song is playing. The same song is playing twice now. 21, 27, 3, the song is playing again. 21, 27, 4. The same song keeps playing multiple times till it gets to 21, 27, 59. So that means at least 60 of the same song, like 60 songs are playing at the same time. I don't know if you notice, if you understand the problem. Do we get it? Hello everyone, notice this. This is 31. Till it gets to, I think, around 60. This will get to, this is 60 now, 59. 60, yeah, should get to 60. From 0 to 59, that's 60 times. Now it has stopped counting because the hour and the minute are no longer the same. But you can see this hello is displayed 60 times. If it were to be a song, it will keep running these parts. It's going to run this part for a whole 60 times. And that means each time it will play the same song. So meaning that the song will play 60 times. And that's the cause of that disorderliness. Do we understand the problem? So that if you understand the problem, it becomes easier to fix. Do we first understand this problem? We are not saying anything. I want an interactive class. Do you get it?
Sorry, sir, my network tripped off.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm still following.
Okay. Alright. So let's fix the problem. We don't want it. We only want this to be checked once. That is when the hour and the minute are the same, but just once, not 60 times. Not 60 times. So we can easily add this and we can just set the seconds to 0. We can say sec dot inner text if it's equal to 0. It's equal to 0. So that whole meaning that these parts we only console log hello at when the hour and the minute are the same, and this is also 0. What I mean is this. Let's come here and say 21:30 set alarm. So you can only see hello once. Just imagine this is a song now. That means this song will only play once, not the multiple times. Not that the same song will play 60 times. So next is we come here now. Instead of using this, we can now play our song. Let's play the song. We come here 21. Instead of 30, this is 31 now. Set our alarm. So it will only start singing when this is 0, when the second is 0, and that's all. So now that's fine, but we should be able to stop our alarm. We should be able to. That's the next task. How do we stop the alarm? Oops. Oh, come. So how do we stop the alarm? That's the next thing we want to do. In order to stop the alarm, we can add a button. When you click on that button, the alarm should stop. So let's put a button on this screen. Stop alarm. And click. Let's get a function called stop alarm. Now there's a function in JavaScript called that you can use for audio. Notice is that you can use .pause. .pause will pause it. It will stop the song. So we want to say this variable dot pass. But the problem is that this is a local variable. You can't use it outside of this function. So we can make it a global variable so that we can be able to make use of it inside another function. And that's what we will do. We'll come here and say my song. So this is now a global variable which you can use inside multiple functions. So we come here now and say my song does pass. So once you click on this button, it will pass this song. So let's play. That's 21:34. Set alarm. I hope this approach is simple.
Sir,
enough for
sir,
us.
sorry, sir.
Yes. Sir.
Does it mean that you created 3 global variables?
Yes. Sir.
That is for each. Okay, each state. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, this is it. wants to join. Okay. So as soon as this is not working. Let's fix it. Oh, now the stop alarm is not working. Let's fix it together and let's check why is it not working. Have I not attached it to the? Oh, I've not attached it to this. Stop alarm. Sorry. Okay, let's go back again. Assets. So I've stopped the alarm. Any question?
No question.
Alright. So, of course, you can improve on this a lot, but this is a very simple approach for you to build your alarm clock based on what you've done in the past. I don't think there's anything I used here that I haven't taught us in the previous classes. I don't think so. So, this will be the end of today's class. In the next class, we're going to look at a parameterized function. And if time permits us, we get to event objects in JavaScript and return keyword. I think those are the things we have left under functions. Parameterized function, event object, and return keyword in JavaScript. So hope we've been enjoying the training so far.
So I also want you to look at methods too. Very important.
Methods.
Yes, like JavaScript methods too. Like
this is one of them. We've been using some of them. Inbuilt methods. This is an inbuilt method in JavaScript. Set interval, set timeout is an inbuilt method. Even the alert is an inbuilt method. Console log is a method on console objects. On the console object. As we work, we'll look at some of these methods. Even this pause is a method on the audio object, audio class, audio object. So it's a method on display, is a method on this audio object. But we're going to look at objects better, classes and constructors better as we proceed. So thanks for coming. Good to have you. Please go to the recordings. If there's any question you have after watching, let me know. But let's have a quick recap in 2 minutes. Firstly, you want to display the current time on the screen. This is meant to display the hour, this is meant to display the minute, this is meant to display the second. So, and since the time we keep changing, like this keeps counting up. So you put this inside the set interval so that every second it can keep displaying the current time, and that is why we have this here. Set interval display time. So every second is going to run this code. Get this from new dates. Put the hour inside the span. Put the minute inside the span. Put the second inside the span. I mean this span. Look at the ID. Hour, minute, second. So every second we keep running these parts. This is the part that is of interest for now. Next is this. You want the user to be able to set the hours and the minutes. You actually want to do something, maybe sometime later in the future. So when the user click on set alarm, you are running this code here. Yeah. That is because of the global variable called hour set and minute set, and you set the value to be whatever is inside the hours and the minutes inputs respectively. So you need to user click on set alarm is to get whatever is inside our set get whatever is inside minutes and set it. Next is every second now you want to keep checking. Is our set, is it the same as what we have inside this place? This place. And the minute set, is it the same as what you have inside this place? Every second is to keep checking that. Checking that. Are they the same? If both of them are the same, and if the second is 0, that is this here, if it is 0, then start playing a song. So the song will only start playing at the beginning of that minute. Maybe 21, that is 21:40, 0. Like at the beginning of that minute, the song will start playing immediately. So if that condition is met, it will start playing a song. Then when you click on stop alarm now, it's going to run this code. Yeah, it will pause this song, it will pause that audio. And this is the audio here. You set inside this variable. You know, you use the play to play it, you use the pause to pause it. So instantly when you click on the stop, it will stop it. That is the summary of the class. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody.